Hi everyone, this is Awakening with Scripture and Beyond Life. And I wanted to do this one on reality is not empty and why the invisible matters. So, I want to start today with looking around you right now, the air, the space, and the room that you're in. Most of us, we have been taught that we cannot see, or what we cannot see doesn't really matter, and that it's invisible. And so if it's invisible, it's either imaginary or irrelevant. But here's the truth. We already live with it every day. The most powerful things in our world are invisible, such as Wi-Fi, gravity, magnetism, radio waves. None of these are visible, yet they shape our lives. We use them every single day, all day long. So today, I'm not here to convince you of anything spiritual, just want to ask better questions. So what if reality is far more connected than we were ever taught? So I figured we would take a dive in and let's see. And so what people think ether means. When people hear the word ether, they usually think or imagine something mystical or outdated, like a belief we moved past once science got smarter. But science didn't prove space was empty. It proved the opposite, actually. Because now we know space is filled with fields, information, energy, and signals. The universe isn't a vacuum, it's a network. So when ancient cultures of ours talked about an invisible medium connecting all things, they weren't being poetic. They were describing what they were observing. So let's make this personal for a second. Have you ever walked into a room and felt tension immediately before anyone ever said a word? Or felt calm in nature without knowing why? Well, that's our body picking up information constantly. Our nervous system reads the environments that we're in. So it doesn't require a belief, it just requires awareness, our attention, our observation. So if information can move through space and your body responds to it, then maybe consciousness isn't trapped inside the skull the way we were told. So let's now zoom out for a minute. Our body is electrical. We know this. So our heart produces a measurable field. And the brain operates through waves, right? So what about the planet that we live on? Well, Earth has magnetic fields, electrical currents, rhythms that living systems sync to. And our ancient cultures didn't call Earth Gaia because they worshipped a rock. They recognize that life responds to life. And when we disconnect from those rhythms, our bodies can feel it. It feels disconnected for a reason. Out of alignment, right? So our ancestors as observers, not primitives. So here's where it gets interesting. Because we've been taught to think of ancient people as less advanced. But they track the stars with precision, right? And they align structures to solstices and equinoxes. So they understand sound resonance and cycles. That's what they understood. And they didn't have technology, so they used their attention, their awareness, their observation. What they, where we use technology for all of our answers instead, right? They did the complete opposite. Okay, and so what they were paying attention to was the relationship between the sky, earth, and human consciousness, right? So this channel isn't about escaping our reality. It's about understanding it on a deeper level, because I believe that we can all agree that we need a better understanding of all of it. So in the next video, we're going to explore frequency, and then the living systems of Earth, and why our ancestors might have known things that we have forgotten. And y'all don't have to believe anything yet. I mean, if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, just keep an open mind. Stay curious. We've got to keep asking questions. Don't ever stop asking questions. Like, that's where we make mistakes. That's where we hand over control. We don't want to do that. We want to keep asking questions so we can understand who we truly are, what the Bible tells us we are, things like that, right? Because we're curiosity human beings that are just trying to remember. And I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that maybe it cleared some things up, and I can't wait to get into what's next, because like I said, I am so intrigued by all of this on my spiritual journey. This has been so intriguing. Like, as I dive deeper into everything, it's so interesting. It's things like that we have been taught opposites of, or things it's just so much, Anyhow, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And to maybe somebody, you have a friend or something that it needs answers, and maybe this will help them. So until next time, have a great day, everyone.